Welcome back to the Sheet Shed. Hey, welcome back to the Sheet Shed. Hey. We back in this beat. Yes, a beauty bee in the building. Back in the Sheet Shed. Thank y'all for tuning back in. All right. So we left off on fucking your friends. Jeez Louise.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for you. It is a no for me. It's a yes for me.
Yes.
It's a yes for
So
you.
2 no's and a yes.
That's only because it just hasn't been successful for me. I mean, I've tried. I have tried to just be like, we could be cool right after that, but then they don't be cool right after that.
It never works.
Then were they ever really friends in the first place? Is where you have to
Were
start
they always
asking
trying
yourself.
to fuck? Is really the question.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's why I said,
Right.
were they ever really friends in the first place?
But even after damn 8-9 years, like really, your whole motive is just to fuck.
You a cold one. You
You was a bad motherfucker
You
if you just
deserve
that
it.
low. You just dedicated to the cat like that. Nah,
For real.
let me make it.
Some niggas have little hit lists and whatnot.
I don't want to be on your to-do list. To don't
mean list.
The fuck.
You stupid. So I guess the general consensus is no fucking friends.
No fucking friends.
All
And
right,
we'll blur
y'all.
the lines. Don't do it.
Alright. I'm for it, me, but whatever.
That's that free spirited shit. I'm free. Like I said, I'm borderline. I'm free-ish. Some shit I just know. I've tried. It was a fail. So now we want to go ahead and discuss dating men with kids.
Yes.
Is that how you feel when a nigga approach you and you be like, I got some kids?
I really be forgetting.
You
I'm
don't
a
like
baby
men with
mama.
kids?
I be forgetting I'm a baby mama.
That's
You be
childish.
judging a
Chloe.
nigga like, oh,
How
got
you gonna
kids?
say that when you ain't
The shit baby mamas do. I don't have
Yeah,
mamas
you don't
at
want to deal with that
all.
type of vibe. It really be the baby mama, not even the kid situation.
Yeah, it don't really be the kids. I got kids. I can't talk about the kids, but these
Much
baby
love,
mamas
Trey.
be doing the most. I don't understand why y'all can't let them niggas go, man. Like if they want to go, please. Why would y'all want a nigga who don't want to be killed? Why y'all?
So what about,
We're
okay,
doing the
let's
most
say you're
behind
dating a
niggas
man
who-
with kids, but he don't take care of his kids.
That's a no for me. That's a no.
I mean, of course it's a no for me, but what do you like try to encourage him to be a better
No, I
father?
don't got time
No?
for that. They your kids. Like
somebody just
I really,
sometimes-
I don't know. I'm an ex. I may get you like 1 or 2 times, but I'm not. No, it ain't in you. Sometimes it
ain't in you.
It ain't on you. See you. Okay.
Jesus. No.
No, because then you know how men are. Like when they change something and it's only to appease you, it ain't permanent.
They ain't his
You know
kids
what I'm saying?
then.
And then don't even go fucking, don't go fucking with them kids, knowing
say.
you only doing that because you fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that strongly about my kids, and niggas will do that. It's men who only good fathers when you got a bitch.
I know. No comment.
So, but you,
Let's talk about it.
you doing it. You doing it, them kids. Like, if you gonna be gone, stay gone.
You twisted
Don't
my
only fuck
arm.
with me because you trying to impress Susie.
I love when my ex has a girlfriend.
What?
He'd be so attentive to his kids. I'd be like, I don't know who Becky is, but tell her hey.
Exactly.
That's
I'm not
childish.
tripping on nobody.
Exactly.
You gonna get the boys went summer? Okay. Yes.
Okay,
And
and
I
I'm
hope
not
y'all
trying
don't
to
break
do
up.
that.
I done tried to fix the relationship.
What? That's
Girl,
me.
you childish.
What? I like what y'all did. You didn't tell her? Nah, you
come
know I
out-
talked to her. You know I talked to her. I'll talk to her for you.
I come out the gate. Hey, I'm not the one you got to worry about. Hey, my name is. I'm speaking. Y'all can come in. Everybody come chill.
We gotta figure this shit out.
Okay.
It's
For real.
stupid.
Come to the. I'm calling both of y'all.
My
Birthday
dude said
parties,
you
no
shouldn't
problems.
ask a nigga to be there for his kids anyway. No, you shouldn't have
You
to
shouldn't
ask.
have to. You shouldn't have
I
to.
agree.
But today's day and time is a different day and
It's
time.
just you would, it's
Yes.
off the chain nowadays.
I mean, is it so bad though if you are dating someone and you influence them to do something positive in their kid's life? Like,
No, it's not
Okay,
bad.
terrible.
That's not bad, but I'm not finna twist your arm to do it. Like, and I got.
Does it
Shit,
matter how
no,
old
I'm
the
finna
kids
be
are?
impressed.
Like if he's
No.
been doing this and the kids are like 12? Are you gonna be like, nah, fuck it, like he ain't been doing this?
Damn.
Or you gonna be like,
That sounds
no,
like a character
it's
flaw.
time to-
I mean,
they
12?
definitely don't fuck with you by now.
For real, they probably running away from you. Who is this?
Who that is?
Mama, who that man outside? That man outside, Mama, who that?
Y'all need to go meet in therapist. You need to go meet in front of a therapist because
Right.
I don't know how to. 12 years, you know.
You ain't seen the baby.
And
What if they treat your kids? Okay, what
Better.
if you date a dude and you know he treats your kids really well, and then later on you find out that he has kids that he doesn't take care of, but this whole time he been doing the most for your churn, girl.
That's still gonna be a problem for me because it still ain't right. I don't know, y'all. I lost my parents, so I be looking at stuff differently. You know what I'm saying?
And as me with my mama, I'm on your helmet, nigga. If I find out that you ain't been a parent to your kid, you could go ahead and
even if he's treating your kids like
I don't care.
I'm
gonna still look at you suspect because it's really just like an act. You probably just putting the shit on because if you don't love your own flesh and blood, but
what is the dynamic? Because sometimes it ain't the nigga fault. Like, let's be real. These women be keeping these men
away from
their kids because the man don't want to be with you. Like, that shit is so crazy to me. Do y'all know how many people?
If we had that discussion, if we all bumped into it and I just see Tatiana over there mad and you can't never see the baby, okay, yeah, we could figure something out. But if you just purposely do not call or check on your child,
and then that's only gonna go so far because there's no way you can have a child in the world
and I don't
for
know
no fucking reason. You just gave up trying to fuck with the child. Matters the mama crazy, the whole family.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Y'all gonna have to all come for me. Everybody, I'm coming for everybody. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care if it is 12. 21, I'm still trying.
Right, at the doorstep. And you know what's crazy is that at one of my old jobs, this man, he had been trying to reach out to his son, and the son turned 21 and finally called him, and he flew out there, but it was just like a awkward type of feeling.
Yeah.
But he was like, I've always wanted to be there, but the mom would never let me there. But of course, the child don't know that story.
Yeah.
And so he's looking at him kind of side eye, like, oh, now you're looking for me. Now you're checking for me. Now you want to hang out with me. But it's not even the case. And it's really sad because I know I can't be that parent because if you want to see your kid, come see him because I know they need both of us.
But that's not always the case, and you can't blame the man if that's his situation because some women be real stupid behind niggas just because you got a baby bomb. They feel like you kind of own the nigga too, like they give you rights to him forever. True. No, that's not.
But I turn into a mediator on something like that, which is crazy. Like I don't even know how I'd be cool with the exes or the baby moms or whatever, but I didn't end up helping it to where, okay, she even brought me the kid so he can get the baby. Yeah. Like, I don't understand what the rift was between them and why they couldn't figure it out. But I'm a person that, and I didn't even have kids at the time. And I understood the dynamic of y'all need to figure this out. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So, nah. But definitely, I don't frown upon no man with kids. Please take care of them.
Them baby mamas, though.
But the baby mamas.
And then y'all be doubling back like, man.
Stop fucking the baby mama.
Yeah, and then wonder why she's still tripping. Wonder why she mad. And sometimes she gonna be mad forever. Like, some of them just gonna be mad forever. They gonna get it.
Have you ever been with a man and all he talks about is his baby mamas?
Hell no, I'm not staying. The fuck? How long that ain't gonna last with me?
How many days until you're like, you know what?
I don't know. I'll be like, baby. Maybe you supposed to be somewhere else.
How about I think she's looking for you.
You stupid.
Right. Shut up.
So that brings me to y'all bitches be ruining these dudes. Niggas be getting ruined behind these baby mamas.
Yes,
like
they do be messed up, traumatized, PTSD.
They do. Y'all don't think past the pussy sometimes. Niggas don't think past the pussy. You don't think past how pussy. 18 years will be after the sex. You know what I'm saying? We all
just knew she was down in
still.
Hennessy shots. She was a bad motherfucker then. You don't give a fuck now. She leaving little JJ on the porch watching herself. Like,
which women we deal with the same thing with these baby daddies. Sometimes the nigga only act right while he with you.
Whatever.
Know?
They say all y'all women is crazy. Hey, he said all y'all women is crazy, not just baby mamas.
Yes. But it's worse when you got that permanent attachment to a motherfucker, a kid.
It's like a lock-in situation.
For real. Mm-hmm. For real.
Lock and chain.
Yeah. Some people, they don't let go. Got attachment.
Give me my motherfucking ankle back.
Give me my pussy back.
I used to be like open to dating a dude with children, and then
You said used to be, so you know.
Let me finish. We go there. So back in the day, before like when I first got to Houston or whatever, I had dated this dude, and he was so amazing.
Damn, the way you hummed on that, I was like, wait a minute,
because I had to reminisce for a minute.
I would have seen that. Seen her face.
Anyway,
you know the whole situation.
She buzzing in the chair.
Anyway, and then and I haven't said this to nobody like it because I can't believe this shit actually happened for real. But like I had went to see him, you know what I'm saying, and I knew he stayed with his baby mama, you know what I'm saying, but I knew they wasn't together. But I didn't give a fuck because I wanted him so bad. I didn't even care. Okay,
yeah,
together.
Yeah. Okay,
but they wasn't together. Okay, so one day I guess she had came home, I guess, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know because I never seen her or nothing before, and I was just driving and I was getting out of my car because we was like over here by these benches and shit, and then this bitch came up and charging me up, and me and her got to scrapping. And I'm like, I'm fighting somebody's baby mama.
How the hell did I get here?
Man, it's like 8 years ago, you know what I'm saying? It was a long time ago. And I tried to choke her out, but he, you know, he wouldn't let me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's still his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So then she was just like, I don't want her around my kid, you know. So then that whole shit, that whole situation just went all the way left, and he ended up being back with her after we broke up. So it's like,
I tell you next. This is what I was going to say. They were still together. He was doing his little dibble-dabble shit, thinking he could play his games. When he got caught up, he realized she was finna leave his ass, and that's who he really didn't want to go nowhere, because she got the kid, or that's what they always say.
Yeah.
But he loved his kid, though. Like
he loved his kid, but
you know what I'm saying?
It's been some situations where they have to pick the baby mama because...
Shout out CW Music Promotions for tuning in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So ever since then, like after that, I dated a dude. He didn't have kids. You know what I'm saying? And then,
dodging. I seen the man with a whole bitch behind child support. He did not want to do them 5 years like that. You know what I'm saying? He put a whole ring on her just because of child support, just to make sure. Child support.
Talking about he don't want his whole check too, because they will garnish that check, all of it.
What? But you.
Before I had kids, I used to only like to date dudes that had kids. Like I don't know why.
You only dated dudes that had kids?
Mm-hmm.
Because
I didn't want them to think they wanted me. No, I didn't have any.
Oh, okay.
This is before I had him, so I'm like, if he already had some, he ain't gonna want to put none in me.
How does that work?
And it worked fine. Shit. It was the best birth control I ever had. I swear to God. Kids, you give them back. You do their hair. Little girls do your hair.
I didn't want to
play some games, eat some ice cream.
Yeah, his son did love me to death. We had spent time.
I'm cool with
I let his little son.
But see, then when you break up with them,
you got to break up with the kids too.
Which is another reason why I said
dating with the kids.
It's not. I don't believe that's for me. You know.
Yeah.
Because I don't have man, and I I'm a loving person, and I be done. You know, I'm like,
I still check on somebody's kids when I wasn't having them. Yeah. I still be like, oh my gosh, she's grown so big. Like,
you think people that don't have kids should date other people without kids? And people with kids should date people with kids?
I don't think they would understand. People with kids date people
without kids. Like
both of us have them. Brady Bunch.
That part.
Yes, I would rather,
because you would understand me more if I'm busy. If I got this and this going on, it ain't gonna be like
don't have kids. It's harder because you got so much
you got to explain
free
so
time,
much.
kind of.
They think you have free time and you're really like breaking down your day between kids. What?
Yes, because I was like on the phone with no kids.
I mean, you're busy, yes,
and he was like, "What you doing?"
You're a woman. We're talking about men. We're talking about men.
Grass pearls.
Yes, because he was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Nothing." But he was like, "In real life, you cooking, you doing hair. I hear you helping somebody with homework,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
You're doing a lot, but it's nothing to you because
he's like, I could never have done that. I could never have all that going on at one time." You know,
I mean, Nipsey can be a handful sometimes. You know, y'all see him. He's on a date. No, I was kidding. He had a little outing. He had plans. A friend.
Must be nice.
Yeah, a friend he wanted to hang out with.
He got better life than me. Friends making plans.
He got plans. He was hanging out. So I was like, all right.
You got curfew?
He'll be there before me.
Oops. You better be in the house before I get there.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm with it, Nips. Live that life, Nips. She keep looking down for you.
Man, I had a friend who spent like $1,000 on heartworm pills for a dog to try to keep him alive. There's no way that it would have happened in my house.
That's so sad that she didn't know how to take care of her dog and got
to get the
heartworms.
heartworms. So I was like, don't they get a shot like early?
That's why she didn't get it vaccinated.
My brother tried to
I don't
give the
know
dog
the
a
dog
shot.
she got from the shelter. So
I'm saying if she got no, they don't. No, the shelter don't. The first thing they do is deworm the dogs.
Okay.
They don't even test them. They just deworm them first.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's because she didn't take it to get the next set of,
I don't know. She had this dog. She still got it, but she had it since we was in college. So it's
damn.
So it lived.
Dog.
So it lived.
It's a dog, but they take care of it like a baby. Like my friends, they dogs have insurance.
My dog has insurance
and
healthcare,
all that kind of stuff.
My brother tried to give the dog the shot. It went through the skin, and all you see is a liquid coming this way. The needle, it didn't. He's not a doctor.
I never grew up with dogs like that. Like
I've had a dog my whole life.
My papa take it across town.
No.
That's so terrible.
I just literally caught it onto that. Oh, y'all some.
That's terrible.
Heathens.
I've had dogs my whole life, and I'm a fur mom. You know what I'm saying? I call myself. I have a fur baby.
Yeah, outside dogs.
No,
like
I think people that leave dogs outside are animals. Like, why would you leave a dog outside?
So the big ass dog's supposed to go inside too?
I have two. We have two big ass dogs at my mom's house. You wouldn't even know. But again, we different. You wouldn't even know we had dogs. Like that.
And some people don't do that.
I know, but that's what you have to do. Like if you're gonna have dogs inside,
dog shit and piss and dog. You can smell. And when I had a dog, they told me I bathed it too much. I had a poodle, but it was cool for me because the poodle was prissy. Like I didn't have to worry about regular dog stuff. It wouldn't finna walk in no mud.
Right.
It wouldn't go walk outside in the rain. Like we was cool, you know.
But that big ass German Shepherd.
No,
we got two. Yeah, we got two big ass dogs at my house, and like you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Even if you go to my house now, you wouldn't even know. Even if you're here now, half the time y'all don't even know Nipsey's fucking here. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's all about training and the time you spend putting into the dogs. Because a lot of people they just get dogs and they cute and they don't take the time to learn how to take care of them or what kind of breed it is and what you know what I'm saying.
That sounds like stuff like that. Baby daddy, baby mama.
Okay, that's like a whole.
You don't know the breed.
That's like a whole child.
Exactly. And that's why I said I'm a fur mom and he's my fur baby. You know what I mean? I raise them. I get them trained. You know, I mean, I train them. It's like, so he'll act right, just like kids. If you don't put the time in, raise them bad motherfuckers, they're gonna be more worse than exactly.
So, do you believe in whooping kids?
What?
Do you believe in whooping kids?
Yeah, whoop their motherfucking ass.
She said spanking.
My mom used to pinch me. To this day, I can't stand being pinched. Like that shit'll make me put hands on you. Like. Quick. I'm talking about, I don't care who it is. Old people, I don't give a fuck. If you pinch me, nigga, it takes me to a dark place. Seriously.
That's that PTSD.
No,
from being a kid. Like my mom.
Yeah. Oh,
see what I'm saying?
Red. I mean, like she burning and I hated that.
Neither one of those.
Mom used to do that in church.
What your mama?
I only had two whoopings my whole life.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
From your mama?
From my mama. I wasn't no bad kid. Don't look at me. She was whooping my brother so much. Nigga, she tired by that point.
You came along.
I just came in just easy breezy.
Shit.
A good daughter.
Shit, I was a Hellcat.
What?
Yeah.
When I graduated.
Oh yeah.
Even when in high school, I did sports and shit.
I got my diploma when I was 16. So, cause she told me she's like, you get your diploma, then you're grown. Ooh. And that was my goal was to be grown in my mind. Cause I was trying to hang out with my friends, and she was like, "You ain't grown yet. You ain't grown. When you get your diploma, then you can be like, then you can, I guess, hang out." But I got that shit and hit the ground running.
You dig it, yeah.
I was gone.
Damn, we the only culture that do that to our kids. But we already talked about that. So.
Yes,
I left.
But my mom didn't tell me to leave.
I left. Yeah,
I was just ready to go, and she's like, "You ain't going nowhere till you get that done." And I was like, "Well, maybe." If I would have heard college, I probably would have went a little bit further.
Mind you, I went to the farthest college I could possibly find to go to when I graduated.
Really?
My mom didn't want me to go. I literally remember being young, like being a teenager, laying on my bed, on my stomach, flipping through, like looking at the map, and trying to see the farthest I can. But I did it by the miles. I was like, okay, the farthest I could be.
Was she not driving?
And this is before Puerto Rico became part of the United States. So, and then excluded California as far as I got.
And when you told her that's where you was going, what she say?
She didn't want me to go. She was like, I'm not paying for that. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. So I had to get scholarships and shit. Like,
but it always pushes you though on the cool. Like it made you get your shit together. Like, okay, if I want this, don't worry about it. I'm finna go get it.
Basically.
And that's pretty much how she raised me. I felt when she was like, get that diploma. Because I'm like, at first, I was fucking off that last year, and I wasn't gonna lie. But she was like, "Nah, you get that shit. You trying to act grown. You ain't even got nothing to establish yourself as being an adult."
Even when you was young, you didn't get whippings like a kid.
I had two.
Oh, okay, nah.
I got whippings.
I got whippings too. I got whippings with people. I got whippings for people. With people like cousins on my stepdad's side.
They barely tapped me. They was whooping their ass because they was doing shit that we have like a 7-year gap. So they're like having me throw
me and my brother too.
Soda, water balloons in the apartment, dropping them on people. They have me doing that, but they know I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so they really finna whoop their ass for having me do this shit.
I used to get in trouble for the most thing I got in trouble for the most was cursing. I've always cursed my whole. I don't know why. I used to cuss in school. I used to cuss I'd be the kid that cussed, and the kids that don't listen to cuss and hear it and say it at home, and then they might be like, "Who you would say that?" And then they say I said it, and they call my mama, and my mama whooped my ass. Yes. That's what that was.
But your mama cussed a lot.
My kids are the ones.
Yeah, I come from a family of cussers, so they was. But still, you're supposed to know better.
That's what made me stop cussing so much, because my son goes to school and he calls somebody a bitch. Now, when they tell me the sentence,
you know it's right from you.
It was like a shit that I would have said. That's some bitch shit. Like, right. But it's like I had to check myself. So now I don't cuss a lot around them because I already know they finna come back and run it. And now that they're around other kids that do be cussing, they be like, "Mama, them kids over there is cussing." I'm like, "Man, stop telling. I bet you be over there."
I bet you be over there cussing too. I remember one time, the worst whooping I got, I think, and it was a public whooping too. It was public. I remember that. It was a public whooping. I only got one, and I deserved it because I was on some shit. I was on my best bullshit. So, like, I was in middle school. No, I was in elementary school. I was probably like, it may be like 4th grade. And you know how back in the day in elementary school, they had them big ass black tops in front of the school with the covers on there. Yeah. And then you stand in which one your bus is. Yeah. So apparently my mom and stepdad was coming to pick me up early. You know what I'm saying? Before the bus came, because they was going to take me somewhere. We was all going to go do some shit because I had been doing so good in school.
That's usually when y'all fucking up.
So boom, I remember this shit like yesterday. There's this bitch named Vicky. To this day, I can't stand no bitches named Vicky. Vicky is like, ugh, I hate the sound makes me cringe, the name Vicky. So anyway, this bitch used to always pick on me, y'all. Like, my name is Luvion, you know what I mean? My nickname when I was a kid, they used to call me Luvi. Like, that was my little nickname. But she used to call me Lugi, and she used to spit at me all the time. Like, bitch. I'm talking about all the time, bitch. She tortured me, right? And I was the new kid, you know what I'm saying? So one day I was just like on my best bullshit, like I was sick of her shit. It was a Friday too, and I remember she had spit it, and she had spit at me, but it was like that.
The loogies,
yes.
So she's calling you loogies. Yes, so I'm guessing
it was, and I was, you know what I'm saying. So after. To this day, that sound when people make it makes me like, ugh. Yes, to this day.
Yeah.
Okay, oh my God, it's such trauma.
I know.
Hearing this shit tonight. I'm pushing through, y'all. So, I'm gonna have to lay the environment so y'all understand what I was going through as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
I feel sad already.
So I go out to go to my little circle in the blacktop, and then she like, I'm over here, y'all can't see me, but I'm further like towards where the buses are. She's close to coming out the building. In the parking lot where my mom and them is parked over there, so they see everything. I'm talking about everything. I couldn't even. There was nothing I could say. You know what I'm saying? So they also got the teachers that's out there with their little whistles. That's out there doing the little blacktop management shit, right? So this bitch comes out and she's like, Loogie, like she starts just like coming around.
Lord.
And I like snapped, and I was like, "Fuck you, Vicky!" Yeah, like I was flipping her off with like, I'm talking about, I was running them hoes like back to back. Yeah, just like that. But I was hitting Vicky with them hoes, and my mom had to look like my mom.
So she's like her baby is acting a whole ass right now.
And then I turned around, and then like I looked, and I seen a hand come from the side and grab me, and then she like two-pieced me in the chest. Ooh. And she lifted me up off the air. It was embarrassing. And the whole time I was looking at her.
Yeah.
You know, she looking at me getting my ass whooped. It's the satisfaction on her face.
It's like, yeah.
Oh my God. And then I had to go apologize to her. Because the other people have seen, you know, the whistle people, you know. Exactly. So I had to apologize to her.
See, my kids be arguing shit to this day. Argue that down. No, I wouldn't apologize to her.
So
I don't know how long she been doing this to me.
No, but that's the day you get caught.
That's that's my experience getting my ass whooped as a child.
My mom would have whooped me for letting that girl do me like that.
I was gonna say my mom had
pushed in the chest like that.
One time
I'm talking about she hit me with a 2-piece quick too.
See,
I ate them hoes. Ate them hoes. And then she said, "You bet not cry."
And that's the worst feeling. Your mind is trying to fucking wrap around how to not do that.
I can't breathe. I don't know what to do. I'm still low key in shock that I got caught, and that's like, damn, how much did she see? Did she see it? Did she just see the fingers? Did she hear me scream?
I don't know how I feel if I just seen the kid wailing off on my child like that. I don't know.
Her mom will hit her.
My mom.
Doing it.
Yes, that's what we're talking about, Chloe. We talking about getting our asses whooped.
My mama would jump in if a little girl whooping on her.
No, ma'am.
I remember when I was younger,
I've been mad at my mama.
I had a bunch of books, and this girl, well, she was supposed to be my friend. She took my books from me, and I go home crying. And my mom, that was like the reality check of my life. I remember this all the time. And she was like, "You need to go get them books back. And either you go beat her ass or I'm gonna beat your ass." Mm-hmm. And I whooped her ass. And I got my books back. Okay. I got my books back. And then the girl came and tried to tell my mama on me. And my mama said, "Well, guess what? You should keep your hands to yourself and leave my daughter's stuff alone."
Yeah,
that's my mama. I love her.
I love my mama too, Mama. I'm sorry I embarrassed you like that in front of Vicky and all them, but
Vicky deserved that shit. Vicky deserves
that hoe. I had to apologize. That was the worst part for me, was having to apologize
to a bitch that
to her.
With you.
Yeah.
My mom ain't never make me do that. She's always picked my side, and I always have at least one friend vouching like, "Bitch, tell them they hit me first." Mm-hmm. Long as it start with that,
yeah,
I'm good on the rest of the story.
Everybody was just
a lot.
Because I got
so many shocked faces.
Like,
niggas was just like
the way you make her feel,
different scenarios of shockness, like you like flicking the bitch off, then your mama coming out of the wind.
Yes, like Kendall. This is my problem. I'm still trying to show her that words don't mean you put your hands on somebody. Like if you talk to her too rough, it's in her mind, that is reason enough for her to put your this is her argument to me, be like, "Well, she said I was ugly." I'm like, so I hit her. What? That is not.
My son somebody called me an idiot, and then he hit
her.
Wait a minute.
You don't automatically go to violence.
She a whole gangster out here. You telling her
Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? So she emotional. No. And then if she feels strongly behind it, like she's going to feel strongly. But you really have to have some facts to make her see otherwise.
Another way.
I'm still trying to get her to see otherwise. Another way out.
She sounds like my kind of nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? I like her.
Ain't no way she know why.
I'm trying to understand what's wrong here.
It's not okay.
Hey, listen, I say this all the time. Like, my respect is non-negotiable. You have no right telling me your opinion about me. Fuck you. And if you say that, there's a fight that comes with it. That's just what it is.
No.
That's how I communicate.
And you know, it's crazy. I kind of coach my boys on the same time. Not like that, per se.
And now I don't have kids. See why? Do you see what kind of...
This is why I was surprised the Lord gave me two. So I was like, nigga, you want them to thump, huh? Because this is no.
Well, she said she'll be, and that be like, and that's her argument. She'll come to me. You know how somebody feel like they know they right, and you know they
law.
You know,
in her mind, she's like, yeah, I did what I'm supposed to do.
She be looking at me like.
She's a real legit don't understand.
Like, I just don't make sense.
Yeah, and I'm not saying to go knocking people block off. I'm saying let people know that your respect is not negotiable. Like, I understand you teaching her not to use physical force per se, but at the same time,
don't let them cross that line.
It should be like, okay, a certain level of respect.
It's too goddamn
thin.
No, you can't
close.
Like, you can't
her line right here.
You ugly, or you probably you may even heard her wrong and you took it the wrong way.
You can't hear you ugly.
I didn't say you. You know what I'm saying? If you said it from Kindle,
but you know,
down,
my son flipped the story around too. A girl says, "Oh, you like my sister?" My son come back and tell me they hate me. The fuck? I said, how did that happen? Because she said I like her sister.
He didn't jump on her.
That don't.
See, that's fine. That's okay. That was just a misunderstanding.
He just walks. Yeah, he just
kumbaya.
He just walks away.
You can't just be jumping on people.
No, but a little girl ripped my son's shirt. You know, I
would just my respect is non-negotiable. Sorry, non-negotiable.
I didn't know what to do.
Bro.
I just
we're sitting in the car, my nigga, and I moved into these apartments, and I have boys, and they're on their scooter doing kid shit. They not bothering no fucking body, my nigga.
Wait, we all walked out the same. So I seen everybody walk out fresh. He got on his Adidas shirt. You know what I'm saying? We was in the car like 5 minutes before she got real.
I turned around. My son come back. His shit was split. That's like he done been cracked. I'm like, what the fuck? The girl ripped my shirt, and it's a girl at that. And I'm like, so he's not gonna hit her. You know what I'm saying? So what I taught him. But it's like, you kind of want him to go over there and knock that bitch's head off. She ripped your whole shirt. And he's like, well, I was defending Makai. I got 2 boys. This bully bitch is over here.
But wait a minute. It was like a wrestling move. You know how the wrestlers, like, how your shirt tap so fast?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to have that pre-cut.
It had to be. I'm like,
I ain't never seen a shirt that, at least the top rip.
No, it was nothing.
Well, you buying the boy cotton blends instead of lycra? The man needs lycra.
I thought it was enough of material.
It was a smug eater.
It was no holes in it. It was no way.
Nothing.
Damn, she just ripped that shit like the Hulk.
I don't know.
Because she was trying to take his scooter.
So what happened? Then he just...
So I jumped out the car because I was finna get injured.
I was like, yeah.
And I said, you better never let nobody take your shit. If you want it to be yours, you gotta act like it. And then the little girl must have heard me saying something. I said, so go, because he didn't even have the scooter when he walked up on me, girl.
She let him take
the scooter. So he had to go back and get that shit. If you don't come back with that scooter, now I'm feeling like my mom. You don't come back with that motherfucking scooter, nigga, I'm finna bust your head.
I don't know, but it's a girl. See, that's what I'm saying. I got all girls. I don't know what that being a boy and then, because we tell boys don't hit girls. But you got this girl. I don't know what this.
I would have baby D.
I had to take a whole nother argument of hitting the girl.
I'm telling you,
it'd be like, Mama, I had to hit the girl. Imagine my shirt is ripped.
Imagine your dog walk out. You come back. You let him go use the restroom. You call him going to use the restroom. I mean, not even 5 minutes.
I come back and he all fucked up, scarred up. Nigga,
you ain't hear no commotion.
Where the glicky, bitch? Somebody didn't. I reach you for the glicky.
I said, because I feel the parent might come out. So let's get it. We need to get it.
We both went and got a gun. I said, bitch, I've only been over here. This is my first day over here, bitch.
Because somebody just thought a baby scooter on the first day.
But the shirt, it did it for me.
I got hot.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
High blown, everything. Bitch, I'm over here like, no.
It was so like crazy.
But they're not gonna do my babies like that.
Yeah, I understand. Nobody taking your baby scooter.
I was taking up a
Makai. So both my niggas getting pumped.
And then they both beat up. And the scooter got took. Yeah. Goddamn.
But Makai came back with his shirt on, so only one took the L.
But hell, he was taking up.
So did they go get the scooter?
They had to come back with that. And then the mama started charging the little girl up. Luckily, somebody did because
I don't know who
real Compton in that bitch, and I ain't even from Compton. It was gonna get injured out there.
Oh,
this is gonna have a hard time dating her ass. Whoever that little girl is.
Oh, give me your biscuits, head
ass. That's lovely. Remember, she said she gotta make sure she can whoop a nigga.
Give me your scooter, bitch. I didn't say I was a bully. I just said I know my skills supersede that of a regular bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know,
it's just something motherfuckers didn't know neither. I'll lift motherfucker by their kneecaps real quick.
But you angry, so you
don't gotta be angry.
If you matter too, if you mad,
yeah, that really, you get that angry strength.
Yes,
you turn into real superwoman. Boom, boom, Hulk. Me angry. Feed me. That's usually when I'm angry.
Right. Give me a taco and some head. We all right.
But both if you ever got into it with a man and had to actually put your hands on him,
no,
would you look at him the same?
I mean,
if you didn't beat this man to sleep, would you
just let me sleep?
Shit, that tomorrow
he wouldn't be the same. That's why
he's leaving me.
He's gonna leave me because ain't no nigga trying to be with a bitch that can handle snatch his ass up. Niggas is not gonna do that.
Like, how y'all gonna be together the next day?
What you thought this was, nigga? I told you 10 o'clock.
Right.
You're gonna be like, look,
I don't even remember that going on.
Hey, that's a good topic for next week. You should say, have you ever put your hands on your man?
Ooh, next week.
Women, we all
have you ever had to put your hands on a man?
Oh my gosh.
So thank y'all so much for tuning in to the She Shed.
Damn.
Every Wednesday.
We out.